Happy Monday, everyone. Glenn Kellaway from the basement. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I'm excited this week because this Friday is the release date for David Bowie's box set, I Can't Give Everything Away. Now, this is the final installment of David Bowie's kind of official catalog. Years 2002 to his passing in 2016. It includes 4 studio albums. The focus is on Heathen, released in 2002, Reality, The Next Day, and his final farewell album, Black Star. Also includes a new remastered issue release of the Reality Tour, which is probably my favorite David Bowie live album. I'm like very excited. I was on the fence what to do. It's expensive. In Canada, the CD set, which is 13 CDs, goes for $265. The vinyl set, which is 18 records, goes for $638. A lot of coin. So I'm thinking I probably could scrape up the money to buy the CD set, but what's the point? I have all this stuff on CD. It didn't make sense because it also includes a concert from Montreux where he does the Low album in its entirety. That's my favorite album of Bowie, so I'm really excited for that. That's kind of a jewel for me. Plus to have Black Star and vinyl. So is it worth spending $300 with tax included to get more CDs, just to get 2 CDs that I don't have? No. I'm thinking, how do I scrape the money together to get $700, including tax, to buy this vinyl set? Because I have none of this on vinyl. So the vinyl set would be like just such a big deal to me. I would absolutely love it. But I was thinking, nah, it's too much money. Then my buddy Mazzy, he gets a set from Warner Records as a promo, and he's been listening to it all week. And yesterday morning, he releases a video basically previewing the set, giving his thoughts on the albums and whatever like that. And it's a great video. If you're interested in Bowie and you haven't seen Mazzy's video, please watch it. Sold me on the vinyl right away. I'm going, how the hell? So I got a couple of bucks put away in a personal savings account, and I have a Visa rewards card that gives you Amazon points. You can use it for Amazon money. I had a little bit there, and I got a bit of YouTube money coming in the end of the month, and I'm trying to justify $630 for 18 albums. Well, that divides up to $34, $35 an album. That's pretty reasonable. And if you think Black Star on vinyl right now is like impossible to buy for less than $150, and it's such an incredible package, and I love that album. I really want that. I jumped in. I bought the vinyl, pre-ordered. I am so excited. So we'll see this weekend. It's going to be a Bowie weekend for sure. Now, Amazon. I've had trouble with pre-orders. In the last couple of times I pre-ordered, the pre-order sits. It says, we'll advise when shipping on shipping day, or on release day. And it stays like that for a couple of days. It drives me nuts. I mean, pre-orders should be treated. They should be in the front of the line. So if you cancel your pre-order and then order it, just place a new order, it says you'll get it the next day. It just bugs my ass. Amazon's got this issue. But the problem is I bought it for $628. It's now up to $638. So if I canceled my pre-order, I'd end up paying more than I paid for it. So I don't want to do that. But anyway, a lot of money, but I'm excited, and you only live once. And I'm a guy who says that you never see a Brinks truck following a hearse. Just remember that. One more thing. 5 minutes before I started recording this video, I heard about the passing of Rick Davies from Supertramp. I'm a big Supertramp fan. I have to ask a question. Is Supertramp a progressive rock band? I say no. Some people say yes. Rick Davies, Roger Hodgson. Man, what a writing pair that was. Of course, one of the great albums of all time, Crime of the Century. I don't know anybody who doesn't love that album or doesn't own it. Fantastic. One of my favorite live albums, Paris. This is great. Great live album. I got Crisis What Crisis on vinyl. I have Even in the Quietest Moments on vinyl, and I got a whole bunch of stuff on CD. But it was always a big disappointment to me that Roger and Rick could not resolve their differences and put Supertramp back together again and tour, but that's definitely not going to happen now. It will be interesting if Roger makes some comments about Rick. Yeah, so sad passing. And you guys let me know what you think about this Bowie thing. I know it's not for everyone. When I look at these albums, though, Heathen is an album I am not that familiar with. It's an album I need to explore, but I'm waiting for the vinyl to come in. I thought I should play this, and I thought, well, no, I'm going to wait until the vinyl comes in, then I'll play it then, because I'm just not that familiar with this album. The next one, Reality, I never listened to the Reality album. I always had the Reality tour, which has a bunch of songs on it from the Reality album. And then I realized how much I freaking love this album. New Killer Star, the opening track is great. And the closing track, Bring Me the Disco King, is freaking fantastic. This is actually a really good Bowie album. People who aren't into later Bowie are really missing something. Next Day, kind of a mixed bag. There's some great stuff on here. And it's kind of all over the place. Black Star, it's freaking brilliant. Took me quite a few years to be able to listen to it because I always associated with his passing. Kind of made me sad. But the album is fantastic. I mean, it's just incredible. You know, he went into the studio knowing his life. He had a short time, and he didn't let any of the musicians know. The only people who knew were him and Tony Visconti. And he went in and made this incredible record. He left us a beautiful gift. That's the way I look at it. And one of my favorite Bowie albums. So that's it. I'm wearing a Bowie hat all week. I've been listening to Bowie all weekend. And we'll very anxious for Friday. So have a great day. Take care.